Bittersweet home, doing a bit of a different video today. I'm here with my friend Liam. How you doing, Liam?
Good, Kyle. Good to see you.
We're here to discuss this beautiful little artefact that's recently come to light. This is, I'll tell you what, I'll let you say it, Liam. Where's this go from? What's the history and how did you end up with this item?
This tape here was given to me years ago by Bod. I can't get used to not calling him Bod. So Bod is Liam Gallagher's older brother, Noel's brother. Bod used to come into this place here, so this was the Grove in Longsight, M13.
Right next to the police station, that is, by the way. So if we hear any sirens, that would be the usual.
So this was the entrance to the bar that was open 24/7. Well, normally 24/7, and Bod was a regular. All the lads who used to come in, the people, all from Irish backgrounds, Liam Gallagher, Noel, Bonehead, Tony McCarroll, all wigs in, they're all from an Irish background, so the parents would have come to the cabaret club here, which was where we'll get onto that in a second. But Bod used to come in here, and one day he says to me, he says, Liam, so my name's Liam again, he says, Liam Harkin's in a band. So I went, oh, really? He says, any chance that they can use the cabaret side to practice?
So this was before Noel was in, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This was right the early days.
Early days, very early days. So he says, can they use the cabaret side, which is round the side here, because it's got a stage set up, it's got all the music, the mixing desk, blah blah blah, because we used to have bands from Ireland coming over.
Yeah.
So he said, can we use it, or can they use it during the week?
So what was this, 1993 with this be or 92?
Probably 92.
Right, 92,
Very early 90s anyway.
Police helicopter there, it's kicking off now.
Kicking off, coming into Longsight. Longsight's okay actually, it's where I was brought up. So.
No, we're from around. What did we do? My brother's behind the camera there. We used to, all there used to do when you was younger around there was football.
Football and drinking.
So they were obviously Burnage way.
So Burnage from here was about 2 miles away.
Yeah.
A couple of lads were from Levenshulme, which is about a mile and a half. One of the lads, I think Bonehead was from Longsight.
Yeah.
So this is Longsight. Anyway, he says our kids in a band, can they practice? Can they use a stage? Can they use a setup? So I says, yeah. He says, come in on a Tuesday night during the week, no one's in. I'll set you all up, plug us in. So give us a tenner, cover the costs, whatever. So anyway, they started playing here, practicing. So they come in, serve them a couple of bottles of beer, get on the stage, help them up with the thingy box at the back.
What is that, a curry house now?
It's now a wedding venue, curry house, yeah.
Tell you what, so it's closed here. Why don't we just go and try and plug in the door now so we've been going out to do this?
Yeah, well, the original stage is in there.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Let's go and have a look. See what we do. You never know.
She
So the bar was there, it's all changed now, it's a class wedding venue. So in here was the main hall. So at the back through there, that's where the bar was, where Bod used to come.
Right.
And Bod said, our kids in a band, can they practice? So I said, yeah, use the facilities here during the week.
So was this blocked off?
No, this was all open. So you're coming in on a night out when there was a band on from Ireland,
Yeah.
Brendan Shine, singing about potatoes and carrots and stuff like that. But it was hammered. And at the back here was the mixing desk. So the mixing desk used to run all the stuff on the stage, and that's where the bands would set up over there.
This
So-
room. Bloody hell.
So this was, in fact, the stage there where Liam and the boys used to practice before they were ever Oasis. That's the original stage.
Oh, there we go.
So they'd come in, I'd serve them a couple of beers, I'd sit at the back there at the mixing desk, tune them in, and then just...
So this big room is the practice room. This
This
is where...
was what they had. It was set up a different way, obviously, because
Right.
now it's a wedding venue. But the stage set up there, they used to use the stage, speakers everywhere, and the mixing desk was at the back. So I just used to tune them in, and then let them carry on, serve them a couple of beers, and sit at the back listening to them. And I'm thinking, I used to like putting bands on myself,
Yeah.
so I thought, you know what? I'll put them on a Sunday night, give them a go. They weren't that great, to be fair.
Right.
Anyway, the story goes where Michael Costello owned the gaff. So he came in one afternoon, he says, are them Gallagher's next door practising during the week? So I says, yeah. He says, I've heard they're making a right fucking mess. I went, they're not making a mess. Anyway, this pop collector told him a story that they were smoking weed and they were doing this, that and the other. So he's saying, nah, get rid of them. So
So how long was that? How long was he there for then? So
he were here. He turned up a few times.
what,
Exactly.
weeks, months?
Not months, no, just a few times. And
Right,
memory, I can't remember, to be fair.
Right,
Because
okay.
I think it was in the early 90s.
Right, yeah.
So 30, 40 years ago, to be fair. But Michael Costello didn't like... I think Bod grated on him. So Bod, Paul Gallagher. Because he was noisier than Noel and Liam put together. Dead sound lad,
Yeah,
Bod's
yeah.
sound, but he was like, one of these. Anyway, he said, tell him to fucking go and practice somewhere else. I said, we'll put them on a Sunday night, get a few of the locals in, just
Yeah.
give them a go. They're not going anywhere, but let them have a go. Nah, he said, get rid of them. Okay.
Right.
So Bod came in to the bar at the back here where he used to come in regular. So I said to him one night, I said, Bod, you're going to have to tell Liam and the lads, they're going to have to practice somewhere else. So he went, fucking wow, what's going on here?
Yeah.
I went, Bod, it's got nothing to do with me. I said, Costello has heard you making that. Fucking, what do you mean? So I went, Bod, honestly, it's nothing to do with me. You're just going to have to find somewhere else to practice. I said, there might be because you're not singing about potatoes and cabbage as well.
You know, so are they giving you the tape by that point then? Or?
No, so what happened then, going on, furthering on, he came in, he was a regular, comes in one day, he says, yeah, Liam, so what? He says, Liam, and he's got the tape there. He says, give that to Liam, say, thanks for letting us practice. So I went, oh, nice one.
Very good.
So cassette tape, so I read it, I was like that, it says Oasis on it, say demo tape on it.
It says Oasis. It's obviously had the Harrisons on it before, which has been scribbled out and redone to Oasis demos.
Yeah.
And the 3 tunes there, which we will play at the end of this video
Yeah.
if you've not heard them.
So Bod says, our kid, Liam, said, give that to Liam. So I takes it, I went, oh, cheers, Bod. So I said, it says demo tape on it. He went, yeah. I went, and there's a bit of banter, you know, it's like,
Yeah.
It says, Bod, demo tape means you're going to be a real band, or you're going to get a record deal. He went, yeah. I went, Bod. I said, I've been listening, your kid can't sing for shit, mate. But then I was like, and as well, I said, there's a spelling mistake on it, so reminisce is spelt wrong.
Yeah, I noticed that, yeah.
But the thing is, you know, they've
Well,
done
that's it, and that seems to be Liam's writing, actually.
Yeah,
Which
I think it is,
sad,
yeah.
sad for me to know that, but that seems to be Liam's writing.
Yeah,
But
so I said, thanks very much. He says, oh, we'll get you some badges made, Oasis badges.
Yeah.
So I went, all right. So I started laughing. He said, they're going to be the biggest band in the world. I said, shut the fuck up. Shut up.
Did you ever meet Chris Sutton, the original singer?
No, I never met Chris.
No.
No.
I think I think obviously Liam coming in changed that and whatnot, but he's that must have been before here as well. Well, let's go and look at the stage area, then we can.
But I did say to Bod, I said, right, Bod, you're getting some Oasis badges made.
Yeah.
Make sure you get me a badge for the
Did
biggest
you get
band
one?
for the biggest band in the world.
Yeah.
Never got one.
No.
And guess what happened?
Go on.
Oasis turned out to be the biggest band in the world.
That's right. That's right. And
So-
the original T-shirts that they made, Bourne had sold them the first gigs. The original Swirl T-shirts.
Oh yeah.
But there wasn't many. They were all sold at the gigs by Bourne. So the original stuff now was for big money.
Right.
Big money.
Yeah.
So there was a stage bigger than this.
So
Or
the
it
stage is
wasn't
a bit
it?
bigger than that. Yeah.
Right.
It's probably goes back a bit further behind
Yeah.
that. But now, as you can see, it's tailor made for weddings.
Yeah.
But on here, that's where the guys had played. They'd come in the door there with the bits and pieces, guitars and drums.
Sneak in the drawer. Sneak in.
Sneak in the door, tenner. You can come in, do what you want. I'll set you up. So that was the way in. Put all the gear on stage and then just practice and have a go.
Brilliant.
And
Brilliant.
like I say, they weren't. Somebody saw something in them. Not me, but I was going to put them on for a night, which I never got the chance to. But I got the, I've got the tape as a thank you.
Well, the story started. I mean, the Swirl Demo Tape, as it's known, was the next one. But it was the kind of when Noel had joined and the real people helped them structure songs in Liverpool.
Yeah.
And there's believed to be about 10 of them around. So
Oh, right.
when this came up, the story of how this kind of came up to me was a good friend of mine, Brian Cannon, got in touch and said, over at Microdot, who's obviously integrated into the Oasis story as well, he gets in touch and says, listen, there's a fella I want to speak to you, wants to speak to you, has asked for your number. He's got a friend who's got this tape. So that was our Paul Anthony.
Yeah.
So I went down and met up with him in his huge house. And I don't think we didn't know each other then, but
No,
you walked in with this frame and I thought, what's that frame there? And the first thing I noticed was the picture and the logo was the wrong era. But it's
just a nice picture.
It's a nice
In fact,
picture. It looked a bit like there was something
yeah,
like that, didn't it?
That's just come to me, that there. Actually.
But I looked at it and thought, that's special. That I remember speaking to Tony one time, and he said that effectively each band member would have had one of these.
Right.
So there would have been a maximum of 4 of these made at the time. Now I know of another one that looks a bit yellowish, and this one, the other 2 I believe are gone. So this is actually a 1 in 2 in the world. We think 1 in 3 maximum. So it's a bit rare.
I think at the time as well, when I got that, maybe a year later, so later, there was a thing in one of the national newspapers where some lad had got one.
Right.
He went out for a beer with all his mates, showing them out. I think he got pissed, saying, "What I've got is like this is one of a major thing."
Woke up without it, I guess.
No, he took it home, went to his house, put it into the tape machine, fucked it right up.
Of course.
So I'm like, I'm going to be I'm sure I've got one of them. So I dug it out and go, yeah, that's what it was. So I think one's actually been ruined.
Yeah, well, but no, I think 2 have been. Yeah, I mean, effectively though, this now I took it to a professional studio that has insurance.
Yeah.
They've put it in and got it changed over to have a full listen to the whole tape. So we'll play that after this video. Have a little listen, and you listen because you've not even heard them.
I've not heard the songs on it. Alice, Take Me, and Reminisce.
Yeah.
Reminisce is spelt wrong. I don't know if he's sang it in the wrong way. But the tape there and the story that I'm telling you about this place, it all gets a mention in. Bod wrote a book with
Paul
Terry
Gallagher,
Christian.
Brothers,
From Brothers
Oh, of
to
course,
Oasis.
I remember seeing that,
So from Brother to Oasis, that story that I'm telling you,
I knew
that
your name,
tape
yeah,
there,
that's right,
the thing about me getting a tenner, the songs on there, the spelling mistake, he came in here, all what happened. So everything's verified in the book about the tape, which is nice. It's a nice piece of history.
It is.
It's great to have been
really
here
is.
and have been asked, not knowing at all what the future was going to bring. So,
well, like I always say, for me, Oasis were my generations, and the generation above, the generation below, and now the generation as well. It's the Beatles.
yeah,
For us, that's what it
absolutely.
is. So I think for me, if something pops up now, an unheard Beatles song, or a tape from the real early days, the world would stop. And effectively, that's what I kind of think we've got with this one. It's a very special piece. It's unusual, and it's great to hear it from the horse's mouth in
And
the
this
place
is
where it
the
happened.
guys came in, got kicked out because they weren't singing about cabbage and potatoes, and then went on to be the biggest band in the world, as Bod said.
So this area here, is there anything else interesting around here that we couldn't know? Did they just come in here and do one, or was it?
So Longsight was a big Irish Catholic area. It was all other things as well, but they seemed to congregate here. So all our families we're all Irish descent. The Gallagher's Irish descent. Everybody knows that. But just down the road here, about 200 yards down the road, there used to be a venue called the International 2.
Right.
And Stone Roses.
Let's say thank you to her a second. Let's walk down and have a little look. woke up and sessions.
So the venue.
Yeah.
So literally 500 yards away from the Grove.
Yeah.
And this is where the venue was up. Stone Roses played one night, and Liam Gallagher came across.
Yeah.
Had a watch of Stone Roses.
Hang on, didn't they do the Spike Island after party there as well or something like that? I'm sure Anthony said that last time.
I think the Spike Island after party was at the International One, which
right.
was in another part of Longsight. So the two international, same company,
Yeah.
but this was the second one. So this is where Liam Gallagher apparently saw Ian Brown.
Yeah.
Just thought, what a
inspired.
geezer, inspired him, give him the walk and give him the
I think at the very early days, I think you can read it in some books, Liam was kind of doing a bit of a mock Ian Brown style.
Yeah.
And yeah, dropped that pretty. I think Noel basically said pack that in and dropped it, or he dropped it pretty quick anyway.
Yeah.
So that would make sense
But
if he's coming out of there and watching Stone Roses do gigs.
Yeah, and he just thought, he's cool geezer, he's got the clobber on, he looks like a bit of a superstar, and great front man, which Liam Gallagher is one of the best front men. Yeah, both great front men. And this is Longsight M13. Ian Brown wrote the song Longsight M13, so there's a lot went on really with the Stone Roses, with Liam Gallagher, Noel Gallagher. We're all here together in the same area, and lots of different things have come out of it.
Different time, wasn't it?
Yeah, different time.
Different time.
Everything's changed since, but Liam's a rock star, always will be. Noel's a great songwriter. Just together, they're both absolutely unbelievable together.
Yeah, there's a lot of it makes you laugh sometimes. We'll finish off on this, but it makes you laugh sometimes when you think about how many iconic and unbelievable bands come from within 2 miles of this. You know, it's like so many. But I mean, we grew up in Gorton, Openshaw, Longsight. This is where me and my brother grew up. And I mean, there wasn't much to do. We always have a bit of a laugh about this. Yeah, we went on and played football. Or we used to just go and smash balls up at golf clubs. It's not normal behaviour.
No, we used to just run around the streets or on bikes or just make it a bit of fun, a bit of music. Always listen to music.
And as soon as you find an instrument, then something clicks with a lot of people.
Yeah, and everyone's got attitude, haven't they? That's what it is, attitude. Have a go in, everyone will have a go. They're superstar before they are superstars, and like we say, we're going to be the biggest band in the world, and hey ho, what happened? And the rest
is history.
Is history, as they say, but yeah, it's all good.
Right, well, listen, that was that. It's getting a bit heavy now, they might not be able to hear us, so thanks a lot, mate. Always a pleasure.
Great to see you.
Absolutely. Let's get back in.
As well.
Nice one, guys.
Thanks very much.
See you soon.
Enjoy the tape.